There is a law that you are very familiar with that is called the law of the harvest. It is not a theory or maybe how things in mortality work sometimes. It is a law that you can count on. Simply put, it states when you plant, for example, sunflower seeds, you harvest sunflowers. And likewise, when you plant strawberry seeds, you harvest strawberries. In other words, you reap what you sow. And it's a good law, too, because you never have to wonder, if I plant strawberries, am I going to get strawberries? It never crosses your mind that if you plant strawberries, you might not get them. Just think about that for a moment. What would it be like to never know? What if, when you planted strawberries, sometimes you got pineapples and sometimes you got tulips? Can you imagine how terrible it would be to live in a world where you didn't ever know what you were going to get when you planted seeds? There wouldn't be a whole lot of incentive to plant a garden. It would be chaos. And there is a part 2 to the law of the harvest. Not only do you reap what you sow, but it is multiplied. When you plant one sunflower seed, you don't just get one little sunflower seed back. You get a whole bunch of seeds. In fact, you get an abundance of them. Now, isn't that a sweet blessing? Equally important is the need to understand that the law of the harvest does not just apply to planting seeds in gardens. It is also a law for the seed thoughts we plant in our minds. That's why it really does matter what we think about. Some researchers have stated that it only takes 7 seconds for our mind to search through all that is stored and look for a like or similar thought. So if you plant a weed seed in your thoughts, your brain searches for more weed thoughts to think about. And then 7 seconds later, another. And 7 seconds after that, another. And so on. Remember, the law of the harvest says we reap what we sow, and it multiplies. The good news is that this doesn't just apply to weed seeds. It applies to all seeds that we plant in our thoughts. The law of the harvest doesn't distinguish between weeds or flowers. There is a law irrevocably decreed in heaven before the foundations of this world, upon which all blessings are predicated. And when we obtain any blessing from God, it is by obedience to that law upon which it is predicated.